Hey, use Peninsula Concrete, the #1 stampers.
Thank you for that.
Got it, buddy.
Appreciate that.
Good to see you.
God bless. Mr. Tomic.
Whole homes, 3 to 5% more expensive.
Did you guys do the thing that you can put your footings on the wall at the same time?
So there's a company called Fabform. They make a Zont system.
If you got a really good operator, you can replace 3 guys with walking mats and do the same amount of work as 3 guys with walking mats.
Wow, she's ready to roll. All right, that's my daughter. Are you ready to do some concrete? You working for Peninsula Concrete?
Yeah.
Say Peninsula Concrete. Subscribe. Subscribe. Good morning, guys. We just make it to Farrell Equipment Show in Clare, Wisconsin. Let's go inside and check out. What they have going on. Hello.
How you doing?
Very good. Ya vamos. Got the free. Hello.
Hey,
How's it going?
have you been here before?
First time.
All right, so if you need any labels for when you're purchasing stuff to put on so you don't have to write it every time, you can go right here. We
Right by
have,
the customer service?
yep, right in the customer service. We have, if there's any donuts or cinnamon rolls left, be back in the corner right there. Want there, come back, check out, take it back to your vehicle, or we can hold it for you and then work your way into the tents.
Thank you,
If you
sir.
have any questions, anything, let us know.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Labels. Can I get a label
What's the name?
for Peninsula Concrete?
What's the name?
Mine?
What's the company name?
Peninsula Concrete.
Does that look right?
Let me see. Yep.
Okay,
That's me.
there you are.
Thank you much.
Yes, enjoy.
Thank you. There's something in that tire. $7,000, ¿verdad? Ya la... Gentlemen,
How you doing?
very good. How about you?
Good.
Inquiring about this broom.
Okay.
What's it going for?
Yep. So 1,433.
I just want the broom.
Oh, just the broom? Sure. Yeah. So we've got brooms that'll work with a snap-on bull float handle or a thread in, or just the standard thread in, which is going to be our auto glide. That's our chameleon single. And then you can change out the bristles depending on which stiffness that you want. That's a soft, super soft, medium, stiff, and in a rough texture at the bottom there.
Oh, this is like 3 feet.
Yes, sir.
3.
Yep, we sell them anywhere from 12 inches all the way out to 8 feet. So this is going to be our 3 foot, 4 foot, we have a 6 foot, and an 8 foot as well, in any of those configurations.
So 172 is for the bracket or just the bristles?
172 is for this whole set.
Okay.
Yep. And that will allow you to push pull broom, or if you want to lock these collars together, you can fix it so that it stays in a fixed position. Yep. Now we do sell this in a kit as well, and that one fits inside the carry case, and then you've got 2 other refills in there, so you can have 3 textures all in one box. Yep.
So you guys have the stiffness or softness set per color?
Yes, sir.
So the black one is the softest one.
Softest is going to be our white. Let me get you a little sample block. That shows you the different stiffnesses. Super soft, medium, stiff and rough texture. Gotcha. The cool thing about these too is they're a nylon resin. So if this gets bent, you can put boiling water on there and it'll go right back to straight again.
Oh, nice.
So it'll make the bristle last a lot longer than a typical grip.
So in this kit, you have like these 3 textures.
Yes, sir.
The black.
Normally these 3, those are the most popular, but if you want us to make it different, we can do those 3. Or those 3, whatever you want. A lot of times people will start off with this in a residential job. Then if it starts to get away from you a little bit, you got an area that's in the sun, switch up to this. Or if you got an area that's a little wetter, switch to the black. That tends to be a really, really good mix.
I think I'll take down the 4 foot.
In the 4 foot? Yep. Do you want the black, orange, and green? Is that your preference?
Yeah,
or do you
yeah, all good. All right, gentlemen.
Nice, go.
Yeah, nice. Why would someone buy this little machine? Perfect for what?
Like pole barns, you know, when you're trying to step up from a walk behind, but you don't want to jump into a big, you know, meat footer.
Okay.
This will fit in the back of a pickup truck. It'll fit through a standard doorway sideways. It's all mechanical steering. There's not really anything that can go along with it. So it's an entry level ride on for guys that want to step up.
What's the ideal square footage that this machine can tackle?
Oh gosh. A lot of guys are probably doing between like 3,000 square feet. Somewhere around there, 3 to 5.
What's the sweet spot?
Yeah. But I mean, I've seen guys use it on really small stuff. I've seen them use it on really big stuff too. If you got a really good operator, you can replace 3 guys with walking units and do the same amount of work as 3 guys with walking units. Same amount of time.
That I love it, baby. Yeah. All right, man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, guys.
Hi. What are you doing?
Very good. So you guys are the guys of the manifold?
Yes.
For the
We have
yeah,
you have experience with radiant heating?
I have installed doing the pegs and everything.
Yeah.
And put the concrete and stuff. But I need to start knowing more about the manifolds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So maybe you can give me a little education on that topic.
Yeah. So basically, this is the type of tubing we use. This is flex aluminum pegs.
It's better than the regular pegs you get from Menards or Home Depot.
This is like a typical stuff you would get from Menards or Home Depot. If you take it off of oil, probably have this before, it just shoots you back in the face, right? These are front fixed. So if I take them off the coil, it just stay into position. On top of that,
Keeps the shape.
yeah, it keeps the shape. You can just keep bending it, and it keeps position because of the aluminum layer on the inside. Aluminum is a heat conductor. That means this kind of tubing conducts the heat much better than just a plastic piece of tubing would.
So you'll be more efficient when you hit those floors.
You are more efficient when you heat the floors as well. On top of that, these have a higher temperature and pressure rating, which means you can sleep well at night knowing that it won't burst. This kind of stuff, who knows how long it lasts. These has been made since 1992. They have been in installations for over 30 years without any issues.
20?
That's over 30 years, 1982. So that's 32 years by now. So this is a quality proven product. And then to connect them to the manifolds, we use this kind of compression fitting. So you have this little ring that goes on the tubing. You have the screw thread, and this goes into the tube. You press it all the way down. Normally you would shim for the bit. And you just connect it to the manifolds. We can do a full design layout, which tells you exactly like the amount of loops you need. If you have 2 loops that are roughly 300 foot, you will need a manifold of 2 outputs. And on the top, we have the settings for the flow. We're going to use these to balance the flows out. Because maybe like one coil is 300 foot, but the next one is about 280. You want to balance the flow so that each one gets the same amount of heat. That's what you can do here with this flow settings. So by turning this, you can dial them in. So by turning this, on the inside you close a little valve, and you'll make more or less resistance to the system so you can get the same flow out of each one of them. When we do a design, we'll tell you how much flow you need per loop basically.
So what's the difference if someone doesn't have this fixture when they can adjust the difference in footage?
Then you would have to modify the pump that sits ahead to increase the total flow, but will have no influence on what happens per loop. So it could be that the second loop is much longer than the first one, and the first one will get more water than this one does, and you want to balance them out actually.
So is that a problem if somebody doesn't have it?
It's not optimal, let's say. Because let's say it's in a shop or a warehouse, it's one big surface space, then it wouldn't be much of an issue because you have like one surface space to do heating. If you do this in a residential application, and this goes to one living room and this to another living room, you're going to have like a warmer one and a not so warm one. And then you're going to need to set the flows to balance everything out properly. You can sleep better at night knowing it's not going to cause any pinholes within 2 years or something.
Okay. So what about the manifolds? One interesting fixture is that you can adjust how
You can adjust the flow per loop.
the flow per loop.
That's basically what you saw. These are 2 loops, obviously. We have them in 3 loops, 4 loops, whatever, all the way up to 15. And you can just modify them by this. You rotate this, close a little valve to just set the flow equal for each loop.
Up to how many flutes you can have in a manifold?
15.
15, so 15 tons.
Yeah.
And this is water in and water out, or what's the deal here?
So, say again?
Water going in, water going out?
Yeah, so you bring the supply, the warmest water goes in here.
Okay.
You connect your tube, it goes into the floor, it makes your loop in the building, comes back here on the cooler side, and then goes back into the heating system.
Gotcha. Okay. So the best size for tubing is always 1/2 inch. 3/4 is no such thing.
5/8 is also sometimes
5/8.
used. It is mainly when you have a larger building and you want to make longer coils. Because of 5/8, you can make coils up to like 400-ish, 450 foot. Well, with this, you'll be limited more towards 300-ish kind of range.
It works.
Yeah.
So this one is about twice as much,
But this is
it's not
not
aluminum.
take into account this has no oxygen barrier at all. This is just pure plastic. If you use non-oxygen barrier, you have to connect this to some sort of heating source, a boiler, whatever it be, gas, electric, doesn't matter. If you don't use an oxygen barrier, oxygen will go into the tubing, goes into the system, and it destroys anything that's made out of metal. So your boiler will go down, any kind of metal fittings will go down. You'll get oxygen in the system, which means you'll hear the system bubbling, which means you're not conducting the heat the way you should, because you're getting air into the system. If you look for tubing, you should always have an oxygen barrier. And here the aluminum is the oxygen barrier. If oxygen goes into the system, your boiler is dead. Very quickly, within a year, your boiler will die. So always make sure you have an oxygen barrier. I know some manufacturers spray them on the outside, but the moment you install it, you'll hold a tube in your hands, you'll be rubbing off the oxygen barrier. We have it on the inside, it's an aluminum layer.
So can you say if you are using Manar's flex tubing without an oxygen barrier and without your aluminum, they are doing it wrong?
Yeah, because you will kill your boiler very quickly, and the boiler ain't cheap.
So it's better just to get that upfront, a little bit more upfront, but
if you do it for
you're
heating,
gonna have peace of mind that it's gonna.
If you use a heating system, always have one with an oxygen barrier, or you'll kill the system.
Okay.
And you'll hear after a while that you hear like the bubbles going through it.
Okay.
And then oxygen is in the system. You'll have troubles conducting the heat. And you won't have that issue when you have an aluminum layer tubing.
Okay, so you start with the minimum 2 fluids and then up to 15?
All the way up to 15. And we can do odd numbers, even numbers. So if you needed 3, we have 3 available. Because I know sometimes you can only buy like even numbers. We have all the numbers available.
Okay. Yes, how are you? Very good. How are you?
Fantastic.
I'm great with Peninsula Concrete, the cream of concrete out of Michigan.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Mainland Michigan or the UP?
UP. UP. Where are you from? Belgium too?
Canada.
Canada?
Yeah, near Toronto.
Toronto? You know the UP? You almost a Upper then.
I'm very close. You're very close.
And you're Belgium?
I am Belgium and I live in Canada, but I live at the West Coast. Thank you.
Alright, what's your name? Martin Pittles. I'm Brandon McDermott. So this is the best specs system in the world.
It is. Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely don't use specs without any oxygen barrier for a heating system because it will kill.
It will be pissing out your money.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you for the education.
Yeah, go down, we'll send you a price list, and then if you have any projects coming up, we can help you out with like whole bit sheet designs, everything.
I'll advise my customers to do it the right way then.
Exactly.
Right,
Because then you have returning customers, they'll be happy with the results. You don't get any service calls like this thing broke down or whatever, or it's leaking. And service calls cost money, and
Yep. Till the next one, guys. Thank you.
yeah, thank you very much.
Bye. Hello. Let's go. How much square footage can one of these machines tackle?
Are you talking about the 6-foot riding trowel?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say probably around 25,000 square foot.
25,000?
So it's obviously as soon as you pour the concrete, if you're up here, it's a little bit colder, you can wait a while to temp on it, or you can bring that slab back, start hardening it.
Depends of the shipments and everything.
Here in Arkansas in the middle of summer, you want to temp on it right away. Yeah, so our factory's in Arkansas. That's where we make all the equipment in U.S. And obviously we sell out to the entire U.S. and then international as well.
Wow, she's ready to roll. You want to get down? Do you want to stay up there? You want to get down? You want to stay there? You're running this machine? Where is the horn? Beep, beep.
I got one inch around here. We'll give you that. Two outside.
Okay, let's come down. I help you. Alright, that's my daughter. Are you ready to do some concrete? You're working for Peninsula Concrete? Say Peninsula Concrete. Subscribe. Subscribe. That's a nice machine. Okay, calm down, baby. You don't want to get down? You want to stay up there? You're doing that concrete, and you know how to swim. You're doing really good. Wait. Good job.
Is this your first time here?
Yes, sir.
Are you enjoying it?
Yes, 100%.
It's a great show. John does a great job with this show. And the thing is most of his customers know they're going to get some of the best deals they're going to get throughout the year right here at this show. So it's important to get here and spend the time on it. That's why he has such
What's the price of this machine?
Right now, you're at $81,099.
81. This is more expensive than the Husqvarnas then.
Everything's hydraulics. Everything that runs on this machine is hydraulic. So it's no electronic over hydraulics. It's a full hydro. So the pump coming off the engine's hydraulic. The rotor motors are hydraulic. Your steering cylinders are hydraulic. Everything's hydraulic. So that's the thing. You get in a different machine. This one's a mechanical. That one's power steering and it has gearbox. So that 245, that other small 6-footer, that's what you have the luxury of power steering, but you have the simplicity of a torque converter clutch and gearbox.
Do you know who was the pioneer of riding power trowels?
It's two contractors.
Two guys?
Yeah, two concrete contractors are the ones that took two walk behinds and combined them together and made their own rider. And then after that, everybody just started manufacturing.
Do they have the patent? Who were the?
Nope, they didn't have a patent on it. Now,
so everybody.
The first walk behind was Whiteman, and then like we did Trussery, and then after that, it's like that's both industries. We got into riding trowels and started doing walk behinds and stuff. So,
who's the king of the power trowels? Wyman or Allen? You guys head to head?
Now, certain trials will sell more of them, and then certain trials they'll sell more than we will. Like there's people that have in certain areas throughout the country. Fan favorite over here is green, and you go to this side over here on this spot, it's red. You know, there's different areas that we do better than they do. Yes.
Do you guys specialize in concrete, or do you guys do something else besides buggies and power trowels?
No, it's placing and finishing, and now we do paving equipment too.
Paving equipment as
we'll
well.
do bridge deck finishers, we do triple roller tube pavers, and we also do like polyester pavers, which is a niche market. So,
right, man. Thanks for all the info. Mr. Tyler, how you been?
Good to see you. Long time.
I got the family at this show.
Yeah, I love it.
Last time I see you in Vegas.
Yeah, I remember.
How was Vegas?
Vegas was great. Crazy busy.
Crazy busy?
Yeah. This show's busy too.
Yeah, I'm looking for the wood grain this time.
Reclaimed timber, probably?
Yep.
Yeah. Is this what you're thinking?
Yes.
Yeah, and now we make it in a gang tool, but it's really light. Like the old gang tools, you feel all like that? Here now, pick it. This is what they used to weigh.
Holy macro.
Yeah, big.
Gonna break my back.
Yeah, this one is all fiberglass reinforced, so we're able to make it much thinner and lighter. And that's a half tool, but it also comes in a full tool.
Okay, so what's better to use? Because I see there is some strips about a foot wide, and I think 8 feet long.
Those are, it's probably, we make a 16-inch version of this.
16 version.
Yeah, but that's 10 inches. This is the 16-inch. 16 inches by 8 feet, 7 feet, or 6 feet. And they all fit together. But they're individual stamps, right? Individual planks like that.
Whatever. Yes. What's better to use? It depends what you like to use.
The 16-inch was always our most popular until last year when that big gang tool came out. That got really popular. See that gang tool there looks like this, and then it comes in an A and a B, and then a half tool. The difference, you move that one time, and you got to move 4 boards of the other stuff. Because you're moving 4 boards at a time.
It's way quicker to finish it.
Way quicker. Yeah. Say it again.
3 A's, 3 B's?
Yeah, a little bigger set.
Yeah, I just want to...
Yeah, then you can do a big job. Yeah. Okay.
3 A's, 3 B's. How you call this half section?
We call it an end cap.
End cap, okay.
Yeah.
You take over my board?
I did. You weren't doing anything at all.
Mr. Tomic! You know what I need? I need one of those rollers to touch up.
For that stamp?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get you the right one.
How are you doing? Good. Big fan of your dad.
He told me well, he told me that that's what it is. I'm recording you, John, so I was like, hey, Scott.
All right, what do you end up getting?
Okay, we got
3 A's, 3
we got 3 A's, 3 B's, 1 end cap, and then we got 2 touch-up skins, and then 1 touch-up wheel.
Perfect.
All right?
Is there anything else that I might need to complete that job?
Just
how about like
liquid release, powder release?
I need some powder release.
Okay, everything is cheap here. Do you know what color you need? Like walnut? That's the most popular for a wood pattern. Okay, is that everything? I got walnut and then midnight.
Yeah, I think that's a good start.
Perfect. Signature. Print your name and then his signature. Everything's been pretty good?
Yeah.
Great.
Eager to start working though.
Yeah, I know. Look at the weather now.
It's getting there.
Yeah. Did you enjoy the World of Concrete?
Man, I had so much fun.
Yeah.
I was gonna stay only 2 days, but I ended up staying 3 the full show.
Yeah. No, it's World of Concrete's always fun.
Yeah.
There you go, man.
All right, look, very nice.
Hey, good to see you again. Very good.
Let's go.
Hey, use Peninsula Concrete, the #1 stampers.
Thank you for that.
You got it, buddy.
Appreciate that.
Good to see you.
God bless.
Hello. How are you guys?
Good. So what exactly is going on?
So we're giving a free hat away today.
Okay.
So you get to pick your hat color, and you can pick out of the 8 colors here, and then you can pick out of the 6 patches, and you can customize your own hat. And we're gonna press them right here for you.
Good.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll take only this one. With this one.
The gray one.
Yeah, with this.
This one.
See.
With the gray.
What's the machine is doing? Heat?
Yes.
Applying a bunch of heat. How hot? You know?
The bottom temperature is 219, top is 288.
Okay. So you guys sell hats for contractors or just for the previous for the show?
This is just for the show.
Okay.
But if you wanted, you know, if you had your own business and wanted to create your own patch, we can do that too.
Okay, so how I get a hold of you if so? With that one?
This is actually.
This guy? Alright.
Hey Ryan.
Mr. Ryan, very much interested on the hat situation.
What are you looking for, I guess?
Maybe to know the price per hat or what's it cost?
Yeah, so it's very quantity driven. So say around 25 one with the patch, like say that full leather one or the PVC, you're looking about $30. Now, per hat.
Okay.
And then if you get up over 100, then it drops the price a little bit.
So if I need, let's say 100, how much would be per hat?
Probably about $27, $26.
Alright, so let's take this one home and get a hold of you, so?
Yeah, my email's on the back page of it. So I'll help you. You got your hands full.
Yes, sir.
Email me right there. Send me your logo and what you're kind of looking for, and we'll get you going.
All right. Thanks for that.
Yeah, no
Appreciate
problem.
it. All right.
That one right there?
Yep.
Go for it.
All right, my man. Thank you much.
Yeah, have a good one.
Mr. Tomichi.
Hey, how's it going?
Very good. How are you?
Good, good.
You got a time to meet you. This is my son. The CEO of my company.
Oh, yeah.
And then my daughter is over there. Probably one.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just get them out of those ruthless winter in Michigan.
Yeah, I just brought one daughter.
You got
My daughter.
such a blessing.
Okay.
Such a blessing.
Yeah.
I got two. I think we're good at two. Never know.
Yeah, you never know. How old are you?
TV 6.
36?
Yes, sir.
You're getting a little older.
Yes, I feel it. How about you?
I'm a lot older than you.
52.
47.
47?
Right now, I'll be 48 in May.
Don't these guys by the white hair, eh?
Getting white?
Yeah,
Yep.
more propel.
See it.
Yeah.
Ben?
So it comes with this plate. So you hold that on.
That's my wife. She doesn't speak any English, but
Hello.
So you are.
Hola.
hey, Erika.
That's all my Spanish.
Okay, my name is Erika.
I'm Erika.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
You got some jobs ready?
Yeah, I have some. I got 3 slabs from last year, then I couldn't import because it was too cold.
Oh, that's good.
I got them all formed up and everything, and we're just waiting for good weather to lay them. Question for you.
It comes with one. You need another one?
How'd you gauge? Because code changes depending on soil. When people is doing monolithic slabs, people change from a foot wide, a foot deep, by 16 inches, or sometimes they swap 16 inches by a foot
It
wide.
all depends on your municipality.
Okay.
Every city's going to have their own total.
Okay.
So,
It's just
yeah, you just got to ask the city when you pick up.
as they expect of them.
Yeah, well, you can ask the city should give you a spec sheet when you go to pick up a permit, and it should say right on it.
But sometimes I'm worried about it because I go by what I learned from the guy that trained me. I don't want to get sued or people say, "Oh man, this don't." Because I usually say, man, if you want something, then is you kind of sleep at night quicker. Just do your footings, your frost wall, and then then you're solid.
Yeah,
But people want to save money and they go
floating
with the
slabs
monolithic
last.
slab.
Floating slabs last just fine. You do them right. And honestly, if you follow the municipal code, you get an inspection, get the permit, obviously, get an inspection. I mean, you're good. You did everything to spec. So I poured a ton of them. Garage builders, a big garage builders around us, that's all they use is floating slabs. I mean, I don't know how many. It's a lot. And we don't have any problem. You got a lot of rebar, footing, wire mesh and rebar.
You like to stay away from walls, do you?
I don't know.
You did before, I imagine?
No, I never really got into walls. It doesn't interest me. They seem really boring.
Yes. I just got a bunch of walls. I got about, I did a project, it was 100 feet by 60 with 4 feet walls. And it was only because this guy was retiring and he was selling all these forms for 5K.
Oh, there you go.
I couldn't let it go,
Yeah, some get formed, yeah.
Well,
I don't ever want to get into walls.
No.
This is kind of boring to me.
Now one time I experienced a blowout.
Oh, yeah.
It was a nightmare, man. I had to cut it, and it was
a lot of work.
I had to go with my son, cut it.
Cut it all the way.
You know what I remind me? One video you did for a friend of yours, and you guys went north in Wisconsin somewhere, and you have to saw the whole floor by
my back, yeah.
That was painful, man.
It's still sore.
I can imagine. It was
saw one part.
Was it straight?
It was good. Yeah.
Man, congratulations.
He used Amish builders. Amish are picky. And they said the concrete slab was excellent. One of the best they ever seen from the Amish. That's
and then no power trowel for you.
No, that one we hand trowel everything.
Yes, I saw.
Yeah.
You don't like power trowel?
I just don't know how to use them well.
Okay.
I just don't have experience with them. I can try it, but I'm not going to try it and experiment on a job. What if it doesn't turn out good?
Well, that's how I learned.
Yeah. Experiment on something that I own.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. I did it on my garage.
I'm pretty sure I could get it decent. I have a lot of experience in concrete. I mean, I can figure stuff out pretty quick. How's it going?
Yeah. Micah, they have some pointers on that. You go this way and then you go the other way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty simple for a guy like you. All right, Ryan, don't take no more of your time. Yeah, good seeing you.
Yeah, good to see you.
All right.
We're almost done here. We can start finish this last one.
All right,
All right, see you later.
All right, Alton, good meeting you. All right. All right. ¿Quieres al parque?
Pero yo no.
Can we get some popcorn? Is it for free? Okay. One just fine. One is enough. Yep. Salt? Just like that? ¿No está dormido?
There's some flavorings there.
Hello.
Broccoli salad.
A little bitty. Thank you. A little bit. Mashed potatoes, gotta love it, baby. Thank you for that. Thank you very much.
Yep.
A little bit.
a little bit. Saying his implement. All right. Right now it's 2 p.m. We are at the food court, and lucky enough, we got some food. I thought they were going to have any, but there is some food here still. Just give me a fork, and now it's time to eat. It's a beautiful tent, I have to say that. Beautiful lights. What happened? This is garbage. So what's in the menu? Ham, smashed potatoes, chicken, and broccoli. Got the family here. It's time to eat. Yeah. All right, guys. I just put the family in the car. Diesel, warming up. So right here in New Clare with Farrell equipment, really good show they are putting out. So I bought a bunch of goodies, my stamps, some brooms to broom concrete from Myron, I believe, and another set of stamps that I think you guys gonna like it. Tomorrow I'm gonna come back for the class. It's a class about ICF forms. So stay tuned for the content. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Oh, there's other products to do that. There's that triangle easy slab thing.
Triangle.
But certainly is below. Are you putting radiant heat in the slab?
Yes.
There's this product over here, which is the heat sheet.
Okay.
That's great for under a slab.
What's that versus styrofoam, regular styrofoam?
Regular styrofoam,
Big difference in price?
This is a little bit more money, but it's cheaper than the pink and the blue board. It's extruded.
And that's 25 psi also?
This is 25, yeah. So the show price here is $8.99 per sheet.
So you need about 4 pieces to make one?
Yep. Make
4 by 8?
This goes down very fast. It has an interlock on the edges, so it is your vapor barrier as well.
It's just more work, eh?
It's a little bit more work to put down the floor. It comes in a little pack like that, wrapped up.
What do you recommend before you lay this? Just do almost a perfect grading job before you start laying them down?
It doesn't have to be perfect.
No.
This will absorb some of the flex.
But then step on it.
It won't break.
No?
No, it's very dense. The extruded foam break.
What I'd say is,
Step on that stuff, you get a little chunk. You can drive on this.
Really?
You can drive your street board on it.
I'm top of this thing.
there was a guy here earlier this morning. Was asking about you guys.
I believe you.
Yeah, we had some really good pictures of local contractors with their big street machines on there. And they're walking on it. The pipe will protect it. We're not touching on the pipe.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so you can absolutely do that on here as well.
The only thing I like when it's on top of the styrofoam is just you can put your wire mesh everywhere, and then you have like base like about an inch from the ground.
Yeah.
So that's a good size about it. But then, do you guys recommend using like chairs on this?
For the rebar? Definitely. Put a chair in.
Do you install this much yourself, or you more like a salesman? Or
I have installed it. Yeah, I'm the manufacturer.
You started the jig?
Yes. Well, I am the vice president. The owner is here as well.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. So I haven't installed as many as a contractor would. But it was easy even for me. I do more of this. I have a lot more experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these versus Nudura, price-wise, is about the same, is less, same thing?
Yep.
And then you guys stick with the white color versus Nudura has this green, and they say, oh, it's just too bright on the eyes. That's just fit you guys, like something that you worry about, or just stick with the white, no big deal?
No,
we don't get much feedback to say that the color is above. But we also have this foam. So we can make the blocks out of this graphite foam. The color that Nudura is using is just a dye. We want to stay away from those additives because it can weaken the foam. But this is not a dye. This is graphite. And graphite grabs radiant energy and it has a higher performance value, higher testing. Sorry, argon. So we can make the blocks out of that, but there's a premium to that.
Verified. Okay. So was this ones that I'm seeing, what's my R value on those?
25.
What's the, do you know the Nudura? What is the Nudura?
Same thing.
Same thing, 25?
24 or 25. Both systems, Nudura and Element, they have a higher performance value. It's about R40 because of the concrete and the mass.
Okay. So when once concrete's placed, then from R25 it shoots all to R40?
Yeah, we have all these different layers in the code of the exterior finishing, the interior finishing. The concrete has a mass when it heats up, so the whole wall system is tested at about 40.
And you guys stick with 6-inch and 8-inch
8
concrete?
6 and 8.
6 and 8?
So these are the sizes here.
Okay. So it doesn't matter if I get like my forms and I order a set of forms, I can choose my width, or depending on the width what I want, that's the form that I need?
Both ways. So this is called a site assemble system. And let's walk over here. So what you get are packs of just the panels, and then you order the size of tie that you want, and you put it in, right? So this is called a flex tie, and you put it in. That's one way, or you order. So this block is made like this as a form, and that one up on there is the same thing as pre-assembled.
That's a premium for that.
No, it's the same price. So this is 6 inches. Then we have other sizes.
When you guys ship the forms, they come like together. You have to put your brackets once you get to the job site.
With that version, yeah. This version shipped like
pre-made. So you're just gonna pay for freight, just course more area and stuff like that.
Right. You can put twice as much in the truck.
So how a form? What are the dimensions of a form?
They're 4 feet long and 16 inches tall. And then you see those horizontal cut lines. You can make a 4-inch height adjuster. You can also buy a 4-inch height adjuster.
What about the horizontal lines? So you can make a 4-inch what?
So these lines in here, if you cut, you can make yourself a 4-inch height adjuster, or you can cut in half and you can make an 8-inch high block. And then the other half is reversible, so you can use it.
I also have a 4-inch height adjuster form if you need to go up by 4 inches as opposed to coming down.
That's neat. Nudura doesn't have it. That's you guys. Pretty good. Good to see.
This is really useful underneath the window when you just need a little height adjuster correction.
So what you will tell a customer that is doing heat Ryan floors with PEX tubing that leaks oxygen, that doesn't have oxygen barrier?
Leaks oxygen
on the PEX?
Oh. You mean the PEX?
I just talked with a gentleman, I think he was 2 tenths down, and his PEX has a coat of aluminum on it. And he got a really good explanation of why people should stop doing the regular PEX than people use almanars. Because over time it's just going to give and people is going to have a bunch of callbacks because of the tubing.
Just never seen that in the field. A lot of people are using sort of the standard PEX. I mean, he may very well be onto something we're not aware of, but we don't hear of anyone having issues with that. I mean, PEX lines have been used to heat concrete for decades now. Heat sheet's been around for 10, 15 years. Just haven't run into any issues with that, but maybe I need to go and hear what he has to say and probably educate me.
He sells PEX with a coat of aluminum. It's very heat conductive and keeps the heat there longer.
Yeah.
And then it's good if somebody's going to wheelbarrow it and stuff like that.
Right.
Then you can drive over it.
Piece over here. That must be what this is.
That must be, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, so that's the guy. He got some interesting opinions about
regular plex.
Have to go get educated from them.
Well, this fits in here too, so it doesn't matter which one you use.
And it keeps the shape when you bend it and stuff like that.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, it would be perfectly compatible with this. There's no reason why you have to use. You could use whatever PEX line you prefer.
One thing that I never hear is people do heated walls.
I have done that myself once.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Is it good, cost effective? It's just something that is overkill that don't really work.
I don't think it's necessary. No. Because it's already drawing up some heat from the ground. And I don't have a good explanation.
Yeah, just don't really see people doing that either.
I have never. I just want to see your take on that.
For the ICF, I think my consideration would be if you're heating the concrete core, insulation is here to stop thermal transfer. So to heat this, you're not heating the interior with it.
It's almost
going to go up, right?
It's going to go up the wall rather than inside the wall.
It's pretty much very much useless, right?
I think where we do see it occasionally is in Canada, they'll pour insulated concrete forms down to negative 30 degrees. And then in that case, on big commercial projects, industrial projects, sometimes the engineer will ask them to put a couple of heat lines in to help heat the concrete while it's curing, to make sure it doesn't get below freezing.
And that's if they pour in like what? Like 10-foot walls or something?
Yeah, large walls and really cold temperatures. But even that is fairly rare. And that PEX line, that heat line will be in the wall, but they won't use it after the concrete's cured. It'll just be buried in the wall.
Okay. Very nice. So you two are going to be tomorrow at the class?
That's right. Yeah, I'll be putting the class on tomorrow.
Man, I can't wait to see it because I use advanced walls.
Yeah.
And I like it because it's just easy, but I think this is the future.
Yeah.
So I really want to get educated and hopefully start pushing this to my customers.
I would say probably our biggest problem that the industry has as a whole is we have more customers than we have installers.
And the other thing is the upfront cost of the ICF, right?
Well, what the feedback that we hear from installers who've been doing it for a while, once they get in the rhythm, because nobody starts, nobody is born a carpenter or framer. Everybody has to learn.
Everybody needs a couple jobs.
Right. Everyone needs a couple jobs. But below grade for foundations, they tell us that they are 0 to 3% more expensive than a poured wall. So they're very, very cost competitive with a better product. Whole homes, 3 to 5% more expensive.
Did you guys do the thing that you can put your footings on the wall at the same time?
So there's a company called FabForm. They make a Zont system. They're not part of our company. It's a third party that creates accessories for the ICF market. They have they call it a mono-pour system. So they make Fast Foot. It's a reinforced footing bag. Reduces the amount of form boards you need to your footing. Then they also make a product that allows you to pour the footing and the wall at the same time.
What's your take on those accessories?
I think I see people getting interested in it and they do it and it works well. It's the easier way certainly would be place your footing, put the wall on top. They're eliminating one cold joint between the footing and the wall. It's probably a little bit stronger, but the engineering shows that you don't have to monopour it.
So you like to advise homeowners as far as rebar, talking about rebar, put your verticals every 4 feet and your first layer.
That depends on the engineering. So we have an engineering manual that will walk you through based on how tall the wall is, how tall is the backfill, how heavy is the backfill, and it'll tell you what your spacing is going to be. It's going to be anywhere from 4 feet to as tight as 6 inches, depending on the conditions.
Same for the first horizontal layer.
Below grade, if you're doing a basement, there we're worried about the backfill pressures on the foundation. Once we come up out of the ground, now we're worried about wind pressures. So typically above grade, you're going to have less rebar because there's less pressure. But we have different tables in our engineering manual for below grade and above grade.
Okay. So you'll say then you need more rebar above grade than below grade?
Usually more below grade.
More below.
Yeah, because there's the weight of the backfill, all the soil on the foundation.
Gotcha. So it's more ground pressure versus wind pressure.
Right.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
All right, man. Thank you for...
Well, great questions. If you ever have any more, give me a shout anytime. I'm out of Central Wisconsin.
Gentlemen.
You have a YouTube channel?
I do.
Cool.
It's called Peninsula Concrete.
Peninsula Concrete.
Right on.
I'll give you a couple of business cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've been working with them.
Thank you.
And helping them grow, and so we'd like to see your channel.
Yeah, definitely.
We're also giving away a $1,000 Farrell gift card.
Oh, wow.
If you want to scan that with your phone, you can enter.
And we'll follow the prompt.
We're gonna draw on Monday.
Lemon.
Thank you for stopping by.
It's good vibes.
Yeah.
Till the next time.
Right on. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay, right at Farrell Equipment and Supply in New Clare, we enjoyed the show. The food was delicious. I think today they having perch, but my stomach is pretty filled. I'm gonna pass on that one. They got me a nice hookup with a nice teacher, and I'm heading out back to Michigan. That's it for this video, guys. Enjoy. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and see you guys on the next one.